Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Nick Theriot, and today I have an exciting new video for you guys. Today, I'll be showcasing exactly how you can build a 7-figure e-commerce brand empire and a few key things to focus on while you're building that, and how some of these mega e-commerce brands really grow to its fullest. And that's because they know their numbers. I'm going to show you some numbers and run you through a few simulations of what your brand and some different key things to improve, because a lot of people believe it's all about the acquisition. It's all about the Facebook ads. Fix my Facebook ads and I can get some more sales. And look, I'm gonna show you something that no one's probably ever shown you before on YouTube, and actually run you through some simulations with your business that can drastically impact the results you'll receive with your e-commerce brand. So with that being said, before we get started, make sure you hit that like button and hit that subscribe button for new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, just like this one. So let's get started, guys. Okay, how to grow a massive e-commerce empire, how to hit your first 7 figures, how to take your 6-figure business and really blow it up. So you likely probably hit 6 figures by just running some Facebook ads, you're getting some sales and stuff, but now you really want to increase your sales, your revenue, hit that 7 figures, and you're likely even getting capped out. The more you scale with your Facebook ads, you're seeing a drop in performance in terms of return on ad spend, and you're really getting bummed out, and you're really trying to struggle to figure out how to get more sales, how you really grow the business, because just simply spending more, you see profits decrease, and you really need to fix this. And here's exactly how you can do that. So I'm gonna run you through a few simulations of some data, some key points to really focus on when growing your business, and all of these come together to really make a mega powerhouse of a brand as you go grow it over the next few years. So in front of me right here, I have a few different key things. It's, a few different sales and scenarios and acquisition costs, repeat customer rate, average order value, lifetime value. And that's because right here, what's in front of me, this is what the big dogs focus on. This is what these big 7-figure empires look at. Right now, you're probably focused on just this right here. It's all you're looking at on a day-to-day basis. And you're so focused on this, you're not focusing on the everything else. And all this everything else right here is what really generates some massive impacts in your brand. So let's take a look at this right here. Scenario number 1. Right here, your acquisition cost. You spend $20 to acquire a customer. You spend $20 on Facebook ads, TikTok ads, Google ads, influencer, whatever. You spend $20 to acquire one customer. Now that customer spends $40. So your average order value for that particular order right there was $40. So you spend $20 to acquire $40. You probably about 2x return on ad spend. And that's it. That's likely where a lot of you guys are at right now, where you're with your Shopify business. You're in that range, you're spending, you get an order, and that's it. Now, repeat customer rate. This is something that a lot of you guys probably haven't looked at, or you don't focus on it. You probably look at it maybe once every while. Oh, I have a 16% repeat customer rate. How can I improve that? And then you think about it for 2 seconds and that's it. And you keep going and looking at acquisition costs. Oh, if I can only cut down my acquisition costs, I'll have a better ROAS. So repeat customer rate is something super important. How often are your customers purchasing again and again? And then if you look at the lifetime value over 1 year, because this customer never purchased again, your customer lifetime value over 1 year is $40 because they only placed that one order. Now that's over just 1 year. So again, this can change for some brands. They might, some brands look at it over a 10-year. The longer you can look at it, the more you can understand how much you're going to spend to acquire one customer. So with all that being said, let's look at scenario number 2. This particular person right here, this e-commerce brand owner, knows a little bit more about, hey, why are they only purchasing $40 of items? How can we get them to purchase $60 of items? How can we get them to purchase more? So you spend the same amount to acquire a customer, and then they purchase more. They get upsold on something. Maybe you just raised your prices. Maybe you created a bundle of your best-selling products. Maybe it's spend $50 to get free shipping. What is it? What did we do? How can we raise that amount they spend per order? Now, I would like to say this is the more intermediate, a little bit more the person that's taking some time, some investment into marketing and stuff, and learning a little bit more about marketing and understanding the importance of how average order value affects it. So I would say this is probably the year 1 to 2 Shopify owner. This is probably the year 1 Shopify owner, or this person's a little bit more knowledgeable about all these key KPIs that really drive revenue. But still, their repeat customer rate, they don't already have systems put in place, not really doing anything right here. And this customer lifetime value is around $60 because again, they just never purchased again. And the customer spends $60. You spent $20 to acquire a customer, spend $60, your ROAS is 3x. They have a 3x return on ad spend. That's pretty freaking good. And again, you'll actually see these, happen in the ads manager as well because they're spending more on that average order value. So let's look at the more sophisticated Shopify owner, the person that we strive to be to really help our brands grow lots, and the things we do to help e-commerce brands grow, add additional 50 to 300K a month in revenue to their business. This is the person that's thinking long term. This is the person that's been doing this thing for about a year to 2 to 3 years now. They've been really pushing and growing their business, and they understand the importance of all KPIs. They understand the importance of acquisition costs. They understand of how we can spend the most on acquisition and get as many customers as possible, squeeze as much profit and revenue out of each one for the average order value, and then also how can we keep them coming back, how we can consistently keep giving to come back and purchase. So let's look at this. Let's say we've done some work on our creatives, we've really improved our ads and everything, and we spend $15 to acquire customers. So we cut down that acquisition cost from $20 to $15. So that's really good. And let's just say we're still doing the same average order value. We really pushed up as much as we can, but hey, that's about as much as we can go. That's cool. But look at our repeat customer rate. We're going from the customer that never purchased again to now the customer purchased 4 times a year. And likely the mindset that went from this to this is this. Hey, the person already purchased from me. He's not going to purchase again. Or maybe it's, well, he already spent $60 in my store. He won't purchase another $60 again. Or I don't want to bombard my customers. I don't want to spam them anymore. I hit them with enough ads. I don't want to do that to them anymore. Or maybe I don't know if my customers like my brand. They haven't been coming back and purchase from me. And it's likely because those are all simple limiting beliefs in your advertising, limiting beliefs of running your store. And if you really want to see numbers like this, it's all about simply running some more email marketing campaigns to your existing customers. I have a client of mine that literally sends a new email out to her existing customers every single day. And she's getting a ton, like 50% of her revenue comes from her existing customers. Her repeat customer rate is 7 to 10 times what a typical e-commerce business is. It's amazing. And again, it's the nature of the business too, because like, for example, I worked with a client that's selling high-end gaming chairs. There's no way in hell we can keep pushing, gaming chairs to someone that purchased one last week. Now, clothing with a whole bunch of different SKUs, new styles and everything like that, we can do that. We can afford to do that. So it definitely depends on the nature of your product. And then also too, there is strategies for both of them. So for example, high-end gaming chairs, we can focus on referrals, affiliates from our existing customers, and clothing can be both referrals, affiliates, and as well higher repeat customer rate. But we really need to milk those existing customers. They purchase from your brand. They love your brand. They had an amazing experience. Now let's get them to talk more about your brand. Let's get them to share your brand. And then lastly, let's get them to purchase more. I recommend for all of you guys watching this video, grab a pen, grab a notebook like this, and sit down for an hour and ask yourself this question. If I had to turn off everything, my paid advertising, and I can just use my email list of existing customers, or I can only run paid ads to my existing customers. I can only use my existing customers right now. That's it. I can use whatever tool I want, but I can only use my existing customers. So whether that's targeting Facebook ads to your existing customer, whether that's sending SMS to your existing customers, whether that's sending email flows to your existing customers, but I can only use my existing customers right now to 10x my business next year. How can I do it? Ask yourself those questions. Is it run more affiliate codes? Is it create new products that complement the products my existing customers purchase? That works extremely well. I was on a podcast, I was listening to a podcast, and they said they had this like really nice like jewelry set that a ton of people were purchasing. It was their evergreen product, acquired a ton of customers from it. And then they took one particular piece of item, like something simple like the chain, just a chain, that's it, out of that pack and resold it to our existing customers, and their existing customers were tearing it up. So can I leverage a new product to my existing customers? How can I get my existing customers to go out there and share more knowledge, about my product and referrals and stuff like that, and affiliate codes and stuff like that for my existing customers? So all stuff to look at. But back to like what I was talking about right here. This customer now purchases 4 times a year. So they're coming back. And Their customer lifetime value now is $240 over 1 year. Now, we spent 15 bucks to acquire a customer and that's going to purchase $240 worth of our product per year. That's a 16x return on ad spend. And I know that's not upfront. You won't see that on day one. This is day 365 when we compare our $15 to our $240. So this is just some really good stuff, really good insight. And so keep doing what you do with your Facebook ads, but stop focusing so much on like the perfect account structure, the perfect ads, etc. Also look at your average order value. How can we get them to purchase more? Also look at your repeat customer rate. What am I doing right now to leverage my existing customers, and how am I getting them to purchase more, share my business more, affiliates, referrals, all that good stuff. That's going to massively impact my business. Now, let's say right here, this was 1 year. Let's say the typical customer sticks with me for 3 to 4 years. That 240 times 4 is $960. We acquired one customer for 15 bucks, and that customer is going to spend $960 with us over the next 4 years. So if we look at the big corporations like your grocery store. I know for one particular grocery store I go to, we call it Super One, which is kind of just like your typical grocery store down in Louisiana, USA. That's where I'm at right now, if anyone ever knew. You know, they'll offer like $100 free of gas. And you sign up their credit card, they give you $100 free of gas. And guess what? That credit card also gets you more points for using their store when you swipe at their store. And you gotta think about it like, wow, they're literally giving people away $100 of free gas just signing up their credit card. Literally, nope. It takes nothing to sign up their credit card. Just go sign up here, boom, you got their credit card. And you know, it's attracting a lot of people because they want that free gas, free $100 of gas. I mean, that's pretty cool. But think about it like this: when that $100 of free gas, that's their acquisition costs, plus a little bit of the promotions and just commercials and stuff to get them people. But think about it like this: I go every week, I spend $50 to $100 a week. So let's just say I spend $75 every week I go to the store. $75 times, let's say 75 times 52 weeks a year, that's $3,900 I'll be giving to them in revenue. Now, I've been using this store since I was 12 years old. I'm 24 right now. So let's just do this. $3,900 times 12. Let's just say over a 12-year cycle, I've spent nearly $50,000 with this particular store. Now, granted, this is not like the perfect thing, because I'm not spending $75 every week. You know, I was younger, I was probably spending $5, $10, and I was just, you know, me throwing stuff in my mom's basket. But still, my parents pass it on to me. I go there now too, just like them, etc. So think about it like that. Look at the bigger picture sometimes, and look at the average order value. Look at the repeat customer rate. And for you smaller brands, I don't need you to go do a massive thing like that. You know, you can't really afford to go spend, you know, let's say that's $46,000. So I can literally spend $10,000 to acquire one customer. I'll spend $46,000 with me over the next 12 years. I mean, I'm not saying like something like that, but you know, keep up with your current acquisition systems, but how can we get them to spend more? Let's just do one thing in place. Let's just literally just do free shipping for an order 50 plus. Boom, perfect. Average order value just rose 10%, 20%. Okay. Repeat customer rate. Let's just make it a priority to send one email every single week to our existing customers to either promote a new product, and then maybe send another email, so 2 emails per week, and the other one be more of a referral program. Let's launch a referral program and get our customers, get them to refer us points and stuff. So now we just did 2 things that's gonna help out this right here, and it's gonna put you more in this place versus this right here. So hope that helps you out, guys. This was a really great video to discuss. I think this was super key for a lot of key points. A lot of brands that just do not focus on these things right here, and actually running the numbers. I know I've talked about this on the channel before, but actually running those numbers and showing you what those things look like. Now, if you're an e-commerce business and you're doing at least $25K a month in revenue and would like to add an additional $50,000 to $300,000 a month to your store and revenue, then make sure you click the link below to book a demo call with me, where I'm going to show you exactly how we've taken multiple businesses to 7 figures, from 6 to 7 figures, using our strategies and implementing key things like this. So click the link below to book that demo call. And if you're doing less than $25K a month, don't worry, I have an offer for you. Stick around, keep watching my YouTube videos, as I will be releasing a course very soon. And this course right here will literally give you all the systems and strategies we need to get you up to that $25K a month mark, where we can start working with you. Because literally the reason why Shopify owners work with us is because, one, they understand how to delegate properly. So once you get up to a certain level, it just doesn't make sense for you anymore to keep focusing on Facebook ads. It makes sense for you to focus on other bigger picture things. And that way we can take advantage of these key things for you and really excel and grow your business. Hope you guys like this video. Make sure you hit that like button and hit that subscribe button for new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Well, guys, it's about that time. Again, my name is Nick Theriot. I hope you enjoyed this video. It was a value-packed one, and I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.